Right, so the Fair Trade Independent Tobacco Association then confirming it is in the process of seeking settlement with the government and the Minister, Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma, and that effectively ends its legal challenge against this much contested and much debated cigarette ban. The parties have also been, we understand, in touch with President Ramaphosa. To recap, the cigarette ban ended last week as South Africa moved to level 2 of the lockdown. From the association, joining us now is Sinihlanhla Mnguni, who is the chairperson of the organisation. Mr. Mnguni, good afternoon to you. First of all, just clarify the position for us right now. Your fight continues in case the ban happens again. Am I correct?
No, that would be correct. But of course, in as far as our previous court challenge, which was currently, as you correctly stated, before the Supreme Court of Appeal, we have reached settlement with government on the basis that, of course, should they elect, if the circumstances allow it, to enact a ban in future on the sale of cigarettes and tobacco-related products, there would be a public participatory process, which was, in essence, something that did not transpire previously when government enacted the ban on the 27th of March this year. So, of course, that's one of the aspects that we agreed on, and further that, of course, role players such as Fita and any other parties who have an interest in the matter would be allowed to comment prior to any such a ban being implemented. And of course, there was then an agreement in as far as the issue of costs in relation to both the High Court and the Supreme Court of Appeal litigation.
What is your sense? Do you believe that there is a chance of this ban being reinstated?
Look, with the events of this year, Jeremy, anything is possible. And of course, that is why we sought those concessions. And of course, we are hoping that should such an event transpire, that they will engage us, unlike the events of the past, where they blatantly ignored the industry for 5 months until they lifted the ban on the 18th of August. So yes, anything is possible, and we are not ruling out that possibility. But as things currently stand, we do not see that transpiring anytime soon.
They ignored you, as you say, for 5 months. They've now come back, this is government, and said, well, should we want to institute the ban again, there will be a process of public participation. I have to ask you if you believe this would happen.
Look, of course, the agreement was conducted in good faith, and should that, of course, not be adhered to, then we will instruct our legal team to act accordingly. So, of course, we have always acted on the premise of good faith, and if any party wishes to breach an agreement, of course, the aggrieved party has the remedies which are available to them, and they can approach the courts for the appropriate relief.
Sinihlanhla Mnguni is the Fair Trade Independent Tobacco Association Chair. Thank you very much for joining me on this Wednesday lunchtime.